Good morning, Manster. How are you doing? It's your birthday week. Do you want to help make the cake today, or you want us to surprise you? There you go. When I was told that Manny wouldn't make his first birthday, and for sure not Christmas, you believe it. Like, there's no reason not to doubt the doctors, right? And so there's this cloud of what will his life be, and yet there was this other side that was like, well, he's all in and he wants to live, and how hard he fights to live. He doesn't hold anything back. And so over time, we started adopting his philosophy. Well, let's make today count. Manny's main diagnosis is something called LAMA2. So it's a type of congenital muscular dystrophy. It affects the skeletal muscles. The laminin in the body is actually missing. And so that affects almost everything. So as a result, he cannot do anything against gravity. So he's never been able to sit independently. He can't move his elbow up to his nose and so forth. But it also, for him, because it's the more severe side, it also affects the smooth muscles, which is everything from his swallow, his stomach, his digestion system, and everything. I was doing things around the country talking about special needs adoption and how important that is when we accidentally stumbled over Manny, and we were trying to advocate for him, and I'm apparently not a really great advocate because I brought him home instead. And he was 8 months when we met him in the hospital, and then he came home with us the day he was 9 months old. And it became very clear that we probably bit off more than we could chew. And I remember thinking, how does this affect my other 5 children? But it was only because we had gone through ups and downs with the other kids that we felt brave enough to even adopt a child like Manny.
I realized early on they were going to be on a long journey with Manny, and it was going to be really important that our team provide the specialty care that he was going to need in order for him to survive. And none of us took that lightly. There were a lot of things about Manny's care that were complex. If there was a challenge thrown our way, it was thrown our way. Survivability was going to be ensuring that his care team had the knowledge that they needed to be able to, provide the best care possible in and out of the hospital.
He had like 8 or 9 central lines early on, and just things were happening to them. Like, this one needed to be removed for the infection, this one broke. And then he got one at the age of 5 that didn't need to come out until he was 10. And the only reason it needed to come out at the age of 10 is because he had grown so much and he was no longer central. And then he got one at the age of 10, and now he's 16, and that same line is still in. Even just the ability to have long-term lines, and they've had a fracture or an occlusion here or there, but a number of complications, we've learned how to get ahead of them and stay ahead of them, and that to me is life-changing. So what do you think about vascular access now?
I think they're really heard to me.
It's really helpful and supportive to you?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. What are some things that have worked recently that made vascular access, like getting an IV, not so horrible?
That they use the freezy spray on the arm and an ultrasound set. They know its blood vein is perfect for the IV.
Manny's needs are so profound that I can't be there 24/7, and the older children wanted to have a relationship with him as well. Just over time, we developed this relationship with all of us. We just all see what he needs and we do it. So somebody will be on the left side, somebody on the right side, somebody will lift his legs. I don't even know how we developed it. Each kid has found something that they love to do with Manny, and he loves to do with them. One of the common things he still says to this day is, "This is the best day of my life." And that's even on hard days. The ability to adapt every single day, the way he can use his mouse, the way he can use his pen, and he communicates, and he can build videos on the computer, he can type as fast as most people. He just has a brilliant mind.
This one? Seeing Manny on his birthday and celebrating his birthday made me realize even more the importance that a single clinician or a single team or a single system that's willing to fight for and advocate for a patient, and how important that is. You have the opportunity to make a difference in every single patient interaction. And you've taught all of us a lot of lessons, so happy birthday.
Thank you.
When you think about your mom, what are you thankful for?
I her adopted me. If I didn't have her, then my life was insane.
We're not struggling health-wise like we did when he was early on. Part of it is because he's so stable on vascular access. Part of it is he's so stable with parenteral nutrition that we're not fighting every single day just to live. We're just out living. We had the philosophy of, as much as we can expose him to, how do we go live this life? Yeah, it comes with medical complications that we have to deal with periodically, but he's now 16. That's not something anybody ever thought that we would be able to say.
I'm so glad you agreed to be part of our family, Manny. I'm so glad you were born.
Yeah, I'm glad too.